You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
So we are joined with Sioux Peto. So we're going to be talking about a couple of art events coming up here in Swale. But firstly, Sue, it's always good to have you here at BRFM.
Hi Daniel, thank you very much for inviting me.
So firstly, we're going to be talking about Artists in the Woods. So I was wondering if you could tell our listeners a little bit about it.
Oh, Artists in the Woods, I love this event. It's a joint venture which we've been doing now for, I can't believe it, 5 years. And it's with the Swale Arts Forum and the Friends of Oare. It was started by, really the idea came about with our friend Karen West, who's an artist, and she volunteered with the Friends group. And I have to be honest, 5-6 years ago now, I had never been to the woods. And I think a lot of people don't know where it is or have been there. It's a beautiful historic site at Oare near Faversham, and it has quite historic significance because this area, that area was all about the Gunpowder works, and there was 3 enormous big gunpowder works which actually all sort of blew up at the turn of the century. So yeah, there's only sort of little bits of ruins there now, but the woods at Oare is absolutely beautiful and very magical. And when we went to visit it all those years back, you just knew that there'd be loads of other people that would really appreciate this. So what we've been doing over the years is working to create awareness for the park so that people do know where it is. And and artists just love it. I love it.
So can you tell us who's going to be there this year then, Sue?
Right, this year we're really lucky. We've actually got now 32 professional artists from all genres, so there's loads of different people there. I've just finished finalising the programme, so this year we're really organised because the event isn't till July the 7th, it's 4 weeks away. So this is amazing for us. And yeah, we've got lots of new people, lots of existing people that I can run through.
Yeah, it'd be good if you could give our listeners kind of a taste. I know you can't cover everything, but if you could give them a taste, that'd be really good.
Yeah, right. Music. Right, we've got a proper music programme this year. And it's based around Big Fish, who hopefully everybody knows. They're always with us, and they perform around the park. We have 2 choirs, community choirs this year, and we've got 2 new people, folk singers, because we don't have electricity in the park. It's always interesting when we have music, and we have natural stages, which basically are areas that are just a little bit cleared from the nettles and things, and people will perform within the space. And we've got Kettling Vultures, who I'm really excited about. They're coming, and we have a young guy called Adam Cooney, who's actually from the island. And so, yeah, and there is a programme, timetabled programme of musicians playing, but of course, because of the way the event happens, anybody could be playing anywhere at any time. So although we have got these 2 sort of stage areas, there will be other performers in the park. Visual artists, right, again, we've got great visual artists this year. We've got Mark Thatcher, Dean Tweedy, Dawn Teal, Tilly's Art, and Glam Star Lady. So again, all these people will be most of them are painting on site, but they'll also be showcasing their work and and they'll be just around so people can ask them questions, find out what's going on and things like that. So more? You want to hear more?
Yeah, okay.
Right, we've also got workshops this year. I mean, I don't know if people know, but I always do workshops up there, and I love it. I love working with the people, and this year we're really lucky. We've got more people doing workshops, so I'm really happy that I've got Karen and Tina, who are going to... Well, I can't tell you what they're going to be making, because otherwise it would spoil it. And I've got Julie Davies there. We've also got a storyteller. So Andrea from Nickel Books will be up there telling stories, and there'll be a storytelling area. We've got loads of makers and crafters this year as well. So so bring lots of money this time, because there will be people actually selling things. We've always had a few. This year, everybody seems to have really want to be there. There's something special, so it's really good. Right, and then we have sculptors. Oh, Daniel, are you going to be there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will be.
Good, that's brilliant. We've also got Nick Stewart and Andrew Parker. They'll all be, and it's great because all three of you do completely different work. Nick works with wood, you work with large concrete sculptural pieces, and then we've got Andrew, who's a metal worker. So that that's what we have, a wide range of everything this year. We've also got a photographer, which is brilliant. So hopefully Danny, who's only young, she's going to be taking loads of photos.
Right.
We never seem to take enough photos or got proper documentary about what's happened on the day. So she's going to be doing that. And then we've got a couple of other special things. We've got dancers. We have Wolf's Head and Vixens, Morris dancers this year, and I don't know if anybody knows them. Officially they come from Medway, but they do work a lot in Swale, and we've been working with some Medway artists recently. Right. And so we're really excited about them, and they're Gothic dancers, so they're going to work within the woods really well. In fact, I think they're the only Morris dancers that officially wear completely black, so look out for them within the woods. Between 2 and 3 I think they're playing, so yeah, it's a very exciting programme this year.
We are at the moment talking to Sioux Peto. We're covering a couple of art events coming up, and we've just been talking all about artists in the woods. So we are at the moment talking to Sioux Peto. We're covering a couple of art events that are coming up this year. We've been talking about the artists in the woods, and so I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the facilities that are there.
Yeah, I know. This is a really small informal woods, so actually it's great to spend. You could easily just spend an hour or 2 there, or you can spend the whole day, but we do have the walkways are all marked, so there's different levels of walkways. There's also there is steps there to go up to the test range, but everything is marked for different levels. We will be selling a programme on the day with a map in it, so you can see where people are this year, and that's going to be £1, although the event's free. Which is, and it has all the walks and positions and things free, but we do have toilets there as well. There is a proper visitor centre. I know that's always important for people, especially if you've got kids and things. And the other 2 things that we have this year, although Alex has been with us before, we have the lovely Angelic Feast. She has a beautiful little mobile caravan and does really lovely organic, locally sourced foods, which will be available on the day. And hopefully she'll be doing glitter cakes as well, which are like these little specialities she does, and they're beautiful. And the other really good thing that we're very happy about this year is that we have a beer tent, and that's going to be with Mad Cat Brewery. They're a micro brewery, which means they're very small, and he's got about, I don't know how many beers he's bringing, but he's based in Brogdale, so we're really happy about that because we've been trying to add to the event very gradually over the years, and my 2 things on the wish list this year was a beer tent and Morris dancers, and we have both of them, so I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. Now I know you wanted to also cover about art in the park as well.
Yeah, this year's been great for the Swale Arts Forum. We're trying to work with, part of our programme is that we've always tried to work with non-arts groups, and working within the environment is what I'm very passionate about. So I've slightly, as I'm chair, I've slightly steered people into working outside a lot. And this year we're really lucky because there's another friends group at Milton Creek. Now, I don't know if people know about the Milton Creek in Sittingbourne.
Yeah, they should do, hopefully, and I interviewed them in the early days as well, so there's probably an interview still available as a podcast for our website.
It's a great space. It's completely different from the woods because it's a park. It's completely different landscape. It's much flatter. There's a beautiful creek that runs right through it, and we're very lucky in Sittingbourne because this is right in the heart of Sittingbourne. And so the Friends group have been to, they support the artists in the woods and really like the idea and the thinking behind it. So we've decided to help them this year with their Art in the Park event, and it's going to be It's a completely different event and different layout, but the artists, we're going to have an encampment, so it's going to be quite exciting. So hopefully there's going to be, within the meadow, there's a lovely meadow area which has got flowers, and it's slightly dipped, so it has a bit of shelter. And we're going to have artists within that space. But I also know they have lots of they've got local charities being there. They have local foodstuffs. This one's going to be much more food orientated. So there's going to be a lot of farmers markets showcasing other more than just art, if that makes sense, where the Artists in the Woods tends to be a smaller sort of event for art, which is artist led. This one is different, but it's amazing walks within the park there. There's also I know, I'm sorry because we haven't finalised this one yet, because this one's not until the 20th of July. So we have weeks and weeks away for this, and there will be a programme available. The car park's going to be open for this one.
Right.
So again, this is a great family day out. And it's Saturday 20th of July, and same times, 10 till 4. They are still looking for anybody out there who's interested in actually coming to the event as a stand holder or participating as an artist. You can still book up for this one.
We are at the moment talking to Sioux Peto. We're talking about a couple of art events that are coming up here in Swale this year, right here at BRFM on the Monday Night Community Show. So we are talking to Sioux Petos right here at the Monday Night Community Show. We're talking about some of the arts events that are coming up here in Swale, not too far away really. Sue, before you go, I was just wondering if there's anything else you would like to cover for our listeners.
Oh yeah, there's just 2 other events. Again, one of them's sort of a bit up in the air, but that's how art events work. And there's the High Street Innovation. This is a Sittingbourne project, and it is exactly what it says, High Street Innovation. So we're part of what the Swale Arts Forum are doing. They're working with Litter Angels, and we hope to be taking over an empty shop, and it should happen. Unfortunately, we've had to delay the project because it should be happening in June, but it's now happening in July because we just have to sign on the dotted line for the space that we want. But this is going to be a great opportunity for actually anybody, not just artists. We're going to have this space, and it will be available free of charge for people to do workshops, talks, pass information about what they're doing in the area. And it's really just about getting everybody to work together and promote their area. You've got the same project happening here on the island, and that is actually beginning to do really well. The Sittingbourne project's slightly behind because we were only given our money at the beginning of the year. It's really quite an exciting time for Swale because there's also a lot happening in Faversham, and as I said, unfortunately, Sittingbourne was just a little bit behind, but we're catching up with everybody, and it's about just awareness of all the fantastic stuff we have that's going on. And the other event that the Swale Arts Forum are helping out with is Promenade, which I hope everybody knows about on the island, and this is your event. It happens in September. I think the dates are the 20th to the 22nd, about that. It's that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And again, this is amazing. I'm sure Chris Reed, or one of the group who's on the management team for the Promenade, will be in to talk about it nearer the time. But they are looking for people. So again, if you anybody that has sort of an idea, contact them or contact me, and I will pass your details on to the team there. So yeah, there's great opportunities happening in this area at the moment.
So are there any useful contact details you'd like to give out for our listeners?
Yeah, Swale Arts Forum, really. All these events, all the people that are organising them are all members of the Swale Arts Forum. The Swale Arts Forum is a local... we're helping to develop and promote arts and culture within the area, and all our membership, we have now nearly 40 members, paid up members, and they're all from the larger organisations across. So if you want any details, either contact me on 01795 522 566 or our website, swaleartsforum.org. You'll find all the there's a membership page and all our members are on there, but I'll also give you Milton Creek. Again, that's a nice and easy one for the art in the park. That is miltoncreek.co.uk, and you'll find all the details there, booking forms, because they're still taking bookings for their Art in the Park event. So just go there, download all the forms, fill them in and send them off. It's very easy. More details will be there about the High Street Innovation project. It's actually being called, I forgot to say that one's being called PART. It's like be part of your community, and it's open to everybody, not just Sittingbourne, although that's what we're promoting, but it is about Swale, because Sittingbourne's part of Swale, and we want people to know that this area has lots happening. It's very exciting and dynamic, and actually we're at the beginning of something here, so it's quite good.
So as always, thank you very much for coming along and updating us on future art events here in Swale.
Thanks, Daniel, and I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.